My name is Ryan Como. I'm the managing partner of Dari. Dari is a data analytics platform for human movement. Every piece of physics, every piece of math the human body creates when we move, we collect, process, and manage that information into actionable, clinically meaningful information.
My name is Chris Cheatham. I'm the CEO of Risk Genius. We help insurance professionals review policies faster. So we've taken a lot of algorithms and applied them to insurance policies so that we can serve up insurance policies very quickly to our users so they can find what they need. We've heard a lot of horror stories where brokers are taking these insurance policies, printing them out, and literally cutting them up with an X-Acto knife and then moving documents around on their desk, which that's crazy.
I'm Chris Costello, co-founder and CEO of Bloom. There's 90 million people that are contributing to a 401k or a 403b if you work for a non-for-profit. So we built from scratch, right here in Kansas City, proprietary technology that can go in and manage the 401k or 403b. We actually take over power of attorney to manage the account, place the transactions for our clients. And right now, we're the only company in the country doing it like this.
For the first time ever, somebody can get help with their 401k without having to submit a 30-page risk profile questionnaire, and as I often joke, a blood test to get an answer.
The aha moment for Dari came in when we realized nobody else in the market could collect every single piece of physics the human body produces when it moves. So our ability in the early days to screen 50 human beings in an afternoon and deliver actionable reports that same day to healthcare providers, that was the moment where we knew no other competition existed.
To me, the Risk Genius team is successful because we listen to the customer, we adopt our timeline, we make changes so that we can implement what they need. But it's really about where can you create the most leverage for our customers so they're getting the biggest benefit from the software.
Being a startup in Kansas City has been amazing from the standpoint that I feel like the community has really rallied around Bloom.
We're working with some very large entities, and as a small company, you need a deep team. Husch has a very deep bench, so when we have a very specific need, they have an expert somewhere in the country that is able to facilitate the answers we need almost immediately.
One of the things I really appreciate about Husch Blackwell is it's not just straight legal advice. You know, you can give letter of the law advice all day, but they understand that there are business issues that have to be solved as well.
Kansas City is a relationship city, and the reason why we work with Husch is because of the relationships we have with the guys and ladies over there that we work with.
Being on the technology side of the entrepreneurial process opens this window of discovery that kind of harkens back to discoverers of the past and finding new lands. I think we're in the business of finding new markets for these innovations.
Without a doubt, for me as an entrepreneur, it's just solving problems. It's also those moments where you're presenting your solution and you hear people literally gasp, right? At insurance technology, which makes no sense. People shouldn't gasp at that, but they have such a big pain that when they finally see that solution, it's one of those moments, and you walk out and you're like, that was absolutely worth it. I'm glad I built this product.
We think that there is a very real opportunity to create a firm to service middle-class Americans with all of their financial advice and service.
We really want to turn Bloom basically into a verb where people say at work, I don't know what to do with my 401k, and somebody else offers up, well, you should just Bloom it. I think when we've reached that point, we will have made a pretty big dent in the universe.